12 months ago, I was able to pick the one niche for my SMMA that I've stuck with until today that makes me 25K per month. Picking the niche for my agency was the easiest decision I've made in my business so far because it only took me one day. And in this video, I'm going to explain how you can stop niche hopping every single week and pick the one niche that's actually going to give you the time, location, and financial freedom that you're looking for, as well as why gurus are just lying to you. I mean, your niche doesn't matter nearly as much as they make it out to be, and that might be where you're stuck thinking about your niche for weeks on end when you need to make that decision today. And if you watch until the end of this video, I'll actually tell you the one niche that I believe you should avoid at all costs because you will not see success with it. So what's the perfect niche? The answer is that there is none. There's not one mythical niche that has zero problems and it's the easiest to hit your first 10K a month with. It truly depends on where you currently are in life and the experience that you have gained thus far. Have you been an intern at a certain place? Have you worked under a certain agency? What is your experience like? And I'll tell you my situation right now. So in my case, my mother was actually a realtor and I was working under her for a couple of years and I gained a lot of knowledge in the real estate industry itself. And that's the route I decided to go since I have my own competitive advantage over everybody else that might be trying to get into the real estate space. And now my second point that I'm going to give you to determine what niche could specifically work for me the best, it really depends on what interests you. Because if you pick a niche that you genuinely enjoy, it's going to be so much easier for you to actually do the work every single day and talk the language that people in that niche already speak. So as an example, let's take fitness. Let's say that you're into the gym and you're into eating healthy. It might make sense for you to start working with gyms or personal trainers because you already know how to speak their language and you genuinely enjoy that type of thing, so fulfilling the work and doing the service delivery will actually be very easy for you. So in this same example, if you really enjoy fitness, you know how to speak like gym owners think, you're gonna have a competitive advantage compared to some kid that has no idea about anything related to fitness and they're trying to get into the gym space as well. You literally have 10x the amount of competitive advantage compared to that type of person. Now let's say that you're doing ads for pest control companies and you don't know a single thing about pest control, you hate pest control in general, you're gonna wake up miserable to actually fulfill the service, write new ads for your clients. Why would you put yourself in that position when you know something that you genuinely enjoy, you might have some experience like we went over on the first point, combine these two together and that is the formula on how to craft your own specific best niche. So now you should understand these 2 points. Number one is experience. If you've interned under an ad agency for chiropractors, that alone should give you a competitive advantage to use your experience, leverage your experience. But number two is also to blend a little bit of what you enjoy doing. If you're able to combine these two, that is the perfect niche for you. But you might be thinking of all the YouTube videos you've watched from gurus telling you this right here is the most untapped, unsaturated niche. It's going to make you 10K per month next month. They're lying to you, and I'm going to break down that belief right now. So like I said earlier, there is not one single niche that has zero problems that you could just jump in and hit your first 10K month. Every niche has problems that you need to solve and that you need to face. What this means is if you're struggling in the fitness niche, switching to the chiropractor niche is not going to solve your problems. You pick one niche based off your experience and the things that you enjoy, and you stay in that niche no matter what unless the industry falls under its head. You'll learn this about me very quickly. I genuinely believe to the bottom of my heart that you need to become the type of person that could make 10K a month or whatever your goal is before you actually get there. So even if you have the most untapped niche in the world or you have this one service that nobody else is doing, you're not going to make it work. Because internally, you're not the type of person that deserves to get paid $5,000 for 90 months of working together. You're not that type of person. So that's where you initially need to start, is become the type of person that could earn that much amount of money. So even if you have the secret that all these gurus are trying to spill to you, it's not going to work. You're going to blow it if you're not internally prepared. So what are some of the general niches that most gurus tell you to avoid, that are saturated, that don't work anymore? We have the general niches like chiropractors, gyms, solar companies, roofing companies, real estate, med spas, that type of thing. And you might be thinking, yeah, those niches are saturated. I know 1,000 agency owners in the med spa space. It's not going to work. And I'd argue, and what I truly believe, is that those are the best niches for you to begin with because there are already so so many people seeing success within the niche. If you go into a niche that doesn't have a single agency in it, it's for a reason. You best believe it's for a reason. There's a reason nobody else is making money off of those business owners. So when you go into a proven niche like chiropractors, you could base off of what other people are doing in that niche and immediately see success faster than creating some untapped niche. Now, when we're talking about these general niches that work, the reason that people fail within it is because their service is not different and it's not better than everybody else's out there. When you're competing against thousands of other people in the same niche as you need to come up with a solution that's just a little bit different from what everybody else is doing and a little bit better. So take what's already working from these proven agencies and put your own shift onto things. That is how you stand out in a competitive market, and that's how I did it myself in arguably the most competitive market. Now, with this conversation of being different and being better and having a unique offer, that's a whole different video, a whole different topic that we need to hit on together, which is how can you craft an offer that is unique, that does stand out, that when a business owner in that niche reads your pitch, they're like, this is something different. I have never seen something like this before. That's what you need to figure out, and that's what I'm going to be helping you with. So I'm giving you an action step today. If you're the type of person that's been watching YouTube videos just like this one for hours every single day, you're niche hopping every single week, and you truly want to change your life around, you truly want to start making money online, escape the matrix, drop out of college, live on your own terms, travel the world, you need to act today. And you need to pick your niche today so that you can get started on your journey. So take what I've said throughout this whole entire video. Look back at your experience, anything that you could leverage there. Look at the things that you enjoy and leverage that to combine into the perfect niche, and also make sure that you are picking a niche that's within the general niches that already have successful agency owners. If you're not capable of doing this, you are proving to yourself that you do not want it bad enough. Now, for my last tip for this video, there's one niche that I don't recommend at any cost, and it's e-com. And this is simply due to the fact that as a beginner, it's just way too complex to actually gain traction. The business owners that you would be working with, they have online businesses, so they already know marketing to a certain extent. So the skill level that you need to have to see success in e-com will take years to develop compared to a local business owner that doesn't know much about marketing, and you could step in and genuinely make them a ton of money compared to how hard it is to see an ROI with an e-com client. The purpose of this video was to be able to give you a sense of clarity around what niche should I pick, clarity around knowing that there's no one perfect niche, and clarity around you understanding that today you have to take action and pick one niche, because every single one is going to have problems. So you have to pick one today and get insanely good at it, and don't give it up even if you run into problems in a couple of months. That's the only way I saw success. If I was 3 months in, I still hadn't have made $1, and I decided to niche hop into a different industry like gyms instead of real estate, I would have had to restart my entire learning process. And I would probably today still not be making any money online. So that's how important it is to stick with one thing and pick it today. Now, if you found this video valuable, I'd really appreciate it if you could click that subscribe button, because I'm going to be uploading a new video going over how you can craft your offer to actually stand out within these competitive niches. See you in the next one.